G'day everybody, welcome back to Munich. Or is he still in Munich? Yeah, Munich is pretty big. It has some really dense areas, it has some really not dense areas. And I'm in one of the quietest quarters right now I've seen up to this point in the city. So let's have a look around and see the romantic, quiet quarter here in Solln. Yeah, this is my 7th tour here in the area of Solln, Thalkirchen, Forstenried, Fürstenried. City Strides sending me here, of course. I'm right now back at street collecting. Here, have a look at this. The red points I have not been to. The bright blue point, that's me. The dark blue points, I've been there already. So this is some work left here to do in the quarter. And as mentioned, this is tour number 7 here. And one has been more romantic than the other. A lot of parks, a lot of trees, a lot of residential space, a lot of villas, and parks like these with, seating arrangement here. A street with a lot of hedges around the fences. This is, I think, one of the most typical parts here in Solln that I can show you. A little further westbound, when we hit the Drigalski Allee, then there are some really ugly high-rise buildings. I'm sure we will not come to that in this video because it's not on my route today. But the rest of, especially the Solln part of this quarter, basically houses like this. Family space, villas. The highest buildings I saw in this quarter are 3 floors high, and this is really not that much. Oh yeah, this was a pretty intensive week at work. Today is, what is it today? Tuesday. My first shift was on Thursday. I started Thursday afternoon, 3 p.m. Friday I started at high noon, so 12 p.m. 12 a.m. No, 12 p.m. In German, this would be just 12 o'clock or noon. We don't have this AM PM stuff. And especially if it's 12 AM or 12 PM, I'm getting pretty confused. Which one is it now? Then Saturday, there was start at 7:30 in the morning. So I'm sure that's 7:30 AM. After going home, no, I didn't go home. I went to, let me take a look here. I went to the Street Fest that was organized by Mrs. Psychopunk and others. And I poured beer the whole afternoon. When I got home, I was totally through. Just for my alarm clock to sound 4:30 in the morning on Monday. And for me to start working 5:45 in the morning on Monday. Monday afternoon, I walked here about 10 kilometers because I was totally through. Just had some energy left. Not to do anything but a little walk. And today I'm going on a night shift. So after working for 32 out of 71 consecutive hours, I think this is a new personal record. I've never done that before. Now having 32 hours off, a little bit more even. Going on a night shift, which will be my last shift before I go on holiday. I think it's a very deserved holiday. Work starting to pick up. Yeah, it's September, the Oktoberfest time is approaching. People come back from their holiday trips So we do have a lot of work. Okay, back to the quarter. The church here. Quite nice. Really not bad. A little more modern. Not as classic as some other churches here in the city. But it looks quite okay. And the portal, coming to this in a second, looks very inviting as well. And get the portal of the church. This looks pretty cool. Nothing bad to say about that. Nice square with some flowers set up here in front of the entrance. This is not bad either. Yeah, there are so many churches, so many things to look at in the quarters. I really can't come up with everything, but this one is pretty cool. Yeah, and I just noticed I mixed up the days when I told you my story about the work. Of course, the first day of working was Friday, where I started at 3 p.m. Then Saturday, where I started at noon. Sunday was the first early shift. Monday was the second early shift. And finally today, I'm going on the night shift. Yeah, what we're gonna do during our holiday. First of all, the dog sitter, Franziska. Hi, how you doing? We'll take care of our dog for the whole time, which is pretty comfy. We don't even have to deliver. They're picking it up. Then we're gonna take Mrs. Psychopunk's mother to her sister, so she will be taken care of. And to do that, we rented a car. I rented a car. It was pretty cheap, so I will pick up the car on Friday and return it on Monday. And all that for 83 euros. So 72 hours a car for less than $100 US, or 82 euros as mentioned. I think that's a pretty good deal. And all we have to pay is the gas, and it shouldn't be that bad. But we will have a drive around Bavaria for 2 days, and we will spend 2 nights in Regensburg, which is a very nice, very classical city. So look out for a mini-series of Regensburg here on the channel as soon as we get back. So let's say maybe early October, something like that. Yeah, and then of course there's the Oktoberfest. I recorded the Hakapschor Wiesenbier testing video yesterday evening. The setup is complete in the real life, in the real timeline. The Oktoberfest will start in, was it a Tuesday? In 5 days. So on Friday there will be the big parade. And on Saturday, the mayor of Munich will speak the unforgettable words, "O Zapft is." And then the beer will flow on the Oktoberfest. We will go there, I think, pretty often. And let's see what happens. Yeah, and then of course the big day, October 7th, our wedding will take place. Very much looking forward to that. Did I tell you that Mrs. Psychopunk made her own dress? Yep. She did it all on her own. I'm very impressed about that. And I haven't seen it yet. So it will be a lot of fun. And I will enjoy very much seeing her dress for the first time. She did with her own hands. And that's also, I think that's very, very impressive. I couldn't do that myself. Yeah, there are some more things to be organized for the wedding, but everything should be fine. And when this is over, pretty soon work will start again. Doesn't matter, because right now I'm having a lot of fun at work. how fast times can change. Not that long ago, work absolutely sucked. Now we do have a little more traffic, which is pretty good for me. And I do have a new student, which, yeah, I really can feel it to have the responsibility for someone new, for someone who really came from the academy without any knowledge, without any experience, of course. I ask myself quite often, what are these guys getting taught at the academy? And it seems to be less and less as time goes by. Anyway, teaching him is very good for me. Working with him is very good for me. I really feel a lot better right now. And of course, I will continue doing the Munich videos when I'm on holiday. And this video is about to end in a typical Solln style street parking space. There's not that much public transportation here, so people are dependent on their cars. Small houses, trees, a little bit of green. That's the Solln as I'm seeing it for some days now. All right, and yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and see you soon back in Munich. Have a good time. Goodbye.